What's up, y'all? It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 9. I believe this is episode 14. So, the show starts off basically with Kandi not wanting to ride back with the girls. Because of everything that had happened the night before with Marlo asking was she a lesbian, and it was Porsha that told Sheree that, she suspects that Kandi may be in the closet. And so I'm fine with Kandi leaving. If she felt like it was gonna be some drama, then bitch, go on. But I'm gonna get to some more things on Kandi a little bit later. Next, we have Phaedra and all the girls. They're back on the bus, and, they're calling Sheree the bone collector. I don't feel like that's anything for Sheree to be proud of. She is a messy-ass old bitch. All this running back and forth and playing both sides. I cannot stand no messy-ass bitch like that. And if I was Porsha or Phaedra, I wouldn't be fucking with Sheree no more. I wouldn't tell that bitch shit. The bitch may get a high. That's if she don't break that down and try to make that more than what it is. But I wouldn't fuck with her. I do not like women that I done confided in and told them something and they feel the need to run back, and then the whole thing is, oh, but keep it real, and then they want to put you on Front Street in front of the person. That's some low down shit. And everybody sitting on this bus laughing, but the shit ain't really all that funny to me. It just really shows Sheree's character, and I really don't like it. Porsha, one thing I will say about Porsha, I like Porsha's attitude about this whole situation. She owned up to it and, basically was like, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me. I didn't know she was talking about me. I really didn't remember having that conversation because she had that conversation several times with Sheree. Not that conversation, but they talked about so many things, so it's like she didn't really remember. But Porsha, you lied. You told her some shit about Kandi. I have to call you out on it. You are my girl, but you gotta watch what the fuck you tell Sheree, Porsha. Because I don't even feel like what Porsha said about Kandi was really all that bad. I really don't. So, but my issue with Porsha is, Porsha, you can't make them comments, and you've been fucking around with Kandi yourself. So that's what's fucked up about it. Next, we have Cynthia. She is bringing all her luggage up to her new place. Noelle and I guess her assistant, they're there at the house, and basically Cynthia tells them about the tea that was spilled about Kandi may be in the closet, and she's a lesbian. The whole time Porsha was keeping this secret, and then she even admitted that she had dipped in the lady pond, and Noelle was all kind of grossed out. And I was kind of looking at the episode like, damn, are you gonna really share all this with your daughter? She's not really grown yet, but I guess I kind of thought it was a little funny too. And it was cool to watch Cynthia, share that and be making it a joke. Because at the end of the day, this shit is it is kind of funny. So anyways, we got Kandi. She is back, and she is with her Kandi-coded clique, of course. And she is basically letting them know everything of, what did happen on the trip, and how Marlo has suggested that, maybe she was a lesbian, had asked her, are you a lesbian? Are you stuck in a closet? And Kandi, letting them know that, yeah, I've had my experience with the woman before. And then, she lets them know that Sheree was hesitant in saying who said that Kandi was in a closet and a lesbian. Porsha never flat out said the girl was a lesbian. She said, she was in the closet, which is probably, you may say the same thing, but my thing is this: if somebody really wanted to tell all your business, they would have flat out fucking told it, and that's not what that girl did. But you know how these girls are. So anyways, Kandi is sitting up here. Oh, well, turns out, Sheree said it was Porsha that told her that, and Porsha the last person, because Porsha the one that was with me and Todd, and she kissed me in the club, and it was with tongue, and her whole candy coated clique is having a field day with that information. And then she told them that Porsha said she was gonna eat her pussy till she came, and that's not something that a new lesbian would say. You know, somebody that just experiments, you know, maybe one time with a girl. It sounds like, you know, she may have been a lesbian for a while. That's something. And I agree with Kandi, because if you was just messing with girls just one time, you wouldn't say all of that. So this got to be a habit of yours, you know, something that you do. You bisexual, you know, you messing with men and women. So I agree with her on that. But y'all know I don't give a fuck about her and her candy-coated clique, and they instigating asses. They automatically take up for Kandi with everything. They never hold her accountable or responsible. You got Todd talking about, yeah, I was there. We even went to Waffle House afterwards. And my whole thing is, why the fuck are you married and you haven't... I don't feel like marriage is for that. That man should have just been your boyfriend, and then if y'all want to hook up with other people, then that's different. But I just feel a certain way about the being married. I just don't feel like you should be having threesomes, because when you do that kind of stuff, Kandi, it lets the man know that you don't take the relationship seriously. You're not really focused on y'all love. And I know we're in a new time where people do hook up, but please let me know of a marriage where it really lasted, where, you know, you having threesomes and you kissing other women in front of your man, you know, and all of that sounds all good, but why y'all can't just put some porn on and act it out in that kind of way? I wouldn't mess with a friend, much less somebody you doing a fucking show with, Kandi. I thought that was very ignorant of you to do that, you know. But, and people are saying, oh, was she still with Todd? It didn't affect their relationship. It didn't affect them right now. But later on down the line, y'all keep doing that. It just don't look good that you are married and you are having threesomes. You are kissing castmates. None of that looks good. Why participate in being married? You know, and I am somebody, I've never been married, but if I'm married, I'm not going to be doing that with my man, because that would be allowing him to cheat with other women. He'll be like, well, she was down when I was there, so I'm kind of, you know, mess with who I want to mess with. And it's just, to me, it's really gonna mess up their relationship. So if she did that once, I would say never do that shit again, Kandi, because it's gonna fuck up your relationship. And you seem like you really love Todd, but I wouldn't do this little new age thing of what everybody is doing, because I just really, you know, I don't feel that it's right. I don't feel like it's something that is going to, you know, help the relationship. It's just not. So next we have Kenya, and she has Cynthia and Mal, and she's basically taking Cynthia, because Cynthia's about to turn 50 and stuff like that. So she is, I think her birthday was actually yesterday. She's actually going to be getting some kind of treatment for her vagina so she can have more orgasms, child, whatever that is. Cynthia seemed to be enjoying it. Toes was all clenching, and, you know, so, I mean, Cynthia seemed a little shocked by the whole thing, but she rolled with it, and, you know, she liked it or whatever. Said it got a little hot towards the end, so more power to her. Next, we got Phaedra. She is meeting with a lady, and the lady tells her that her divorce is final, and she takes off her ring, and the lady tells her, you know, you have to tell Apollo. And I guess she's going to end up, you know, telling Apollo that it's over. Apollo really just needs to accept it. I mean, who gives a damn at this point that he's upset? You did what you did, shit. So you asked for the divorce anyways. And I think she would have got rid of his ass whether he asked for it or not. I know I sure would have, shit. Fuck you and your looks, Apollo. You come with too much drama, honey. You ain't that fine, honey. Next, we have Kandi and Riley. Let me get to this, you guys. Let me fucking get to this. This girl and this damn song. Let me get to this real quick. How she's singing this damn song. It is very annoying. How she starts out with singing this damn song. I'm gonna try to do a little to show y'all. She just seems so bored, so uninterested. She seems like she's not there. It's something very weird about Riley, you guys. Okay, let me try to sing some of this damn song that she done butchered. And they basically was showing little clips of her being disappointed about her dad. And it's basically a song that Kandi put together for her to get her feelings across about her dad. A lot of people did not like that. I liked it. I love that about Kandi, that she's a good songwriter. I actually do like her voice. A lot of people don't like her voice. I do like some of her songs. Do I think she's a Beyonce or the best singer in the world? No, not at all. But Kandi is definitely a very good writer. So I like the song, but Riley is messing up the song. What they say. I don't even know what the hell they saying, y'all. I don't know what the hell she's saying. I'm trying to hear it.
Give me Addison.
She just sings so... Oh, here, this is what she said. Better late than never. What they say. I don't even know the words, y'all, but it don't even matter. She sounds bored as hell. She just sounds bored. And the song, it sounded a little bit better when she did it the second time, but it was just flat out horrible how bored and uninterested she looks. And it's not and people are on the internet and they're literally saying, well, you know, she has all these cameras in her face and, you know, fuck that. You've been on this show with your mother for some time. Can we get a fucking personality out of you? And a lot of people will say, oh, well, you know, you're talking about folks' kids. And first of all of us judge people. And if you on this show, we gonna have an opinion. No matter if you somebody mama, you're older, or you a young child, you know, we're gonna have our opinion. So I'm not coming down on Riley at all. But my thing is, Kandi, you may need to leave the show because your daughter, she just looks very uninterested. And you know what I think, you guys? I really do feel like Riley may be depressed. I really get that from her. She's always down. And I'm like, why the fuck are you so sad and you got all this money? You know, like my daughter, we ain't got nearly as much money as Kandi, honey, but Miss Chantel, honey, is very happy. And how you doing? And, you know, and I guess kids had their own personality because I was introverted a little bit like Riley. You know, I was a performer too, so maybe that was just me, but it's something wrong with Riley. Like, Kandi needs to have her talk to a therapist, and I don't think it's the situation with Block. I think that Riley sees that, you know, he ain't about shit, and she accepts that. And Riley, you know, she understands that. So I don't think it's the dad thing. I think they always try to use that as an excuse for why she's sad and stuff like that, or has like an interest, but that girl is depressed. You know, so Kandi, you really need to, you know, get Riley checked out on that, though. I would love to see her smile and, you know, talk in complete sentences and be happy, you know. Next, we got Phaedra is going to Porsha's house. She's checking the house out. That is a badass house that Porsha has. Very nice, very pretty. They both look really cute. She's showing her all around. She lets her know that her divorce with Apollo is final. She's let Apollo know. Apollo didn't take it that well, so it is what it is, y'all. It really is what it is with that. Apollo really needs to let that shit go. Okay, so the last little part is going to be about Todd and Porsha. No, first let's go to Sheree and Cynthia. First off, this is a little part. We got Sheree is coming into the Bailey agency. Cynthia's letting her know that she wants Cairo to model and, you know, the fashion show. And Sheree is like, well, is there any compensation? You know, what is he getting out of this? You know, you could at least give the boy $50, $100, something like that. Sheree is for fucking exposure, and sometimes you do shit for free just for the exposure. Sheree had all these fucking excuses. Oh, well, I prefer it to be on a weekend. Oh, I prefer this. And it's like, Sheree, shut the fuck up with your messy ass. Messy ass bitch. And Cynthia, you better than me, because her son is nice looking and all, but I don't know if I would want to fuck with Sheree. She's just very messy this season. I'm not here for it. But yeah, Cynthia tried to tell her in a roundabout way, girl, this is for exposure. This is just going to help him be out there. And you got to stop acting like, you know, everybody's going to just hand you stuff. You know, he's just now starting. So what the fuck you expect? He has to work his way up. Okay, y'all. So next we have Porsha and her dude Todd, they meet up, and basically he hands her like some kind of diamond necklace, and they miss each other, and they all on each other, whatever. And Todd, I like Todd. I find him attractive.